Thanks so much, ESPN, for that awesome introduction, you dumb son of a bitch. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, hello. Hello. Welcome to the Savage Wrestling Podcast. I've had one crazy, wild week. So crazy that I don't even think Darby Allin could survive it. We've got a lot to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, but without further ado, it is finally time. It is finally here, finally upon us. I announced it last week on the show that a specific somebody from the great white north of Canada, Canada, is back. That's right. I am joined by William Alexander.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
And get this, Willie. Get this. We ain't alone either.
Oh,
We are here with James Moyer Jr., everybody.
Hello.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got, like I said, we've got a lot to discuss real quick. Hold on. We've got a lot to discuss. A lot to discuss. But first, how is everybody doing?
All right.
I'm doing good. Trying to wake up on this Friday morning, but other than that, I'm doing all right. Good to be back.
It's my last Friday as a 20-year-old. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. My birthday is on Monday. My birthday is on Monday.
And my birthday's on Sunday.
Oof.
My birthday already passed like 3 months ago.
And my birthday's this Sunday.
Damn.
Hell yeah. Well, what I'll be doing this Saturday. Hold on, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can do. All right. So this Saturday. Fuck it, we'll do it this way. Saturday is the anniversary of when Halloween Havoc 1997. I was trying to get the picture to go like full screen. I'm not dealing with technology today. That is going to be up on the channel probably Sunday morning. I'm gonna get the shit recorded. There's a couple of notes that I gotta add because I've finally caught up to all the nitros and everything. But I will say, spoiler alert, I watched this show yesterday, and a couple of things that I initially wrote down have actually kind of changed. So look forward to that this weekend. I don't know if I'm going to cover the Nitro that was on my second birthday or not. I probably won't, honestly, because I've been having a hell of a week. That's not the only person that's been having a hell of a week. Let's get it out of the way. I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time on this topic either. We got to talk about the 4.5 hour extravaganza that was AEW Wrestle Dream. Did you guys watch?
Only watched 2 matches.
I watched like the first half, and then I think I fell asleep right before the main event. I'm pretty sure.
Ooh.
But obviously, I looked on Twitter because everyone's been losing their fucking mind over it.
Yeah, it's been an all week thing. An all week thing. That's one thing that you can count on is with wrestling Twitter. That immediately after an AEW pay-per-view, that app is a cesspool. A cesspool. I mean, everybody comes out in full force. Either they like the show, they're somewhat indifferent with the show, and we'll get into my grade in a minute because my grade has actually changed because I've watched this show now twice. That's right. I put in 7 hours this week dedicated to AEW. So you know what that meant? No Dynamite grade for you. Because I
Thank
didn't
God.
have the time to watch it. Let me see here. Let me go ahead.
I'm gonna get the ratings up, but
Yeah, while I'm going and trying to find my post. What did you guys?
hold on. Quick question. Willie, are you wearing headphones?
Nope.
I keep hearing myself echoing. I'm not trying to be a dick about it.
No, that's all good, man. I don't
It's like
know where my headphones are.
it's like fuck with my microphone.
Okay, well I'll mute myself when you guys are talking, then that will work out better.
Because I kept getting readings about my mic fucking up for some reason. I thought it was me for a minute.
Man, after Monday Night Raw, I just kind of posted for like a couple of days and then disappeared for like 2 days. So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, so the reason why, so I'll get into this. The reason why I posted my thoughts on Raw and not like NXT or Dynamite is because I was sick 2 days this week. One day I actually ended up going into work, and then the next day it hit me like it felt like I was Darby Allin getting hit by a bus the morning after I got home from work, and I had to call off. So I ended up watching NXT live, and I'll give you guys my thoughts on that. But I have found my post. This is the most detailed post I've ever done because I was feeling it, and I'll be honest with you. I didn't even. I watched this show all the way through the first time, like once already. I wish I could really like edit this edit this post because this grade is not the grade that I'm actually giving it. Okay. Man, if somebody could teach me how to make Twitter into dark mode, that would be awesome.
I could tell you.
Yeah, that would be great because I'm tired of looking at this white thing.
Hold on.
Like,
Let me find it real quick. But you keep on going. See, I keep hearing that fucking noise. I think it's my fucking mic going out.
it could be your mic because when I got in here earlier, we I think you were trying to talk to me and it just sounded like you
I
were
wasn't even near my mic. I was like downstairs when I
well
realized we were on.
then your house is haunted then because
Probably. How do you go dark mode on PC?
I don't know.
about
Honestly,
PC, but I went dark mode on my phone, and I don't know how it went dark mode on my computer. I think it did by
Is
default.
yeah. See if your app on your phone is on light mode. I
I'm
think
pretty
it did
sure
the
it's
same
on
thing.
dark mode.
Oh
If I
fuck.
remember correctly. Yeah, my X is in dark mode, so guys are just gonna have to get over this fucking eyesore until I can figure this out.
Oh, you might have to go to premium. I'm not saying sign up. Try to go to theme and hit lights out. If it'll allow you.
Okay, you said premium?
Yeah, go to premium. I'm not telling you to buy it.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
There
I'm
you go.
already subscribed, so he can fuck off.
Yeah, hit. It should give you like an option on your colors, then the background. You can go
Oh,
dim
hold
or
on, hold
lights
on,
out.
hold on. Okay, so while I'm doing that, go ahead and just describe, your guys' thoughts and feelings on the show, because
Willie, you go
I
ahead. Go.
do.
Willie, you want to go first, or you want me to go?
I'll go first.
Okay.
AEW Wrestle Dream, like, I didn't hate it. I didn't like it. I was more in like the middle of it. You know what I mean? There were a couple of things that I really liked. I liked how the Ops turned heel at the end. I thought that was pretty sick. Well, not the end of the show. I don't know. The I Quit match was meh. I'm not outraged like all the Twitter fucks, but I will admit it went too over the top at points. Mercedes Moné holding another belt. Fuck that. Fuck that. But you probably expected that from me. And I forgot everything else. Oh, and Okada and Takeshita had a tag team match. That's cool. I do think Mark Briscoe should have won the TNT Championship, though. That's my really only complaint besides Mercedes related shit.
Well, I kind of agree on Willie, but I only see the main event and Hangman's boring match.
Oh, yeah. And now looking at that post, I did like Young Bucks and Jurassic Express. That was a very good match.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't watch that.
Okay. All right. You guys good? Can I quit now? Okay. All right. So I started this post off with finally watched AEW Wrestle Dream because I'm gonna be honest with you, I was really debating it. After I saw everything that was happening, I think it was when did this pay-per-view was this pay-per-view on Saturday?
Sunday.
Was it?
I'm pretty sure it was a Sunday. Here, I'll look it up.
Yeah, please do.
I'm pretty sure it was
thought that it was Saturday.
I think it was a Saturday, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was because I was like, I might watch live. I might watch. Yeah, it was Saturday because I was like, I might watch live. I might watch it tomorrow, but I was feeling way too fucking tired.
Yeah, I
Saturday
knew it
night
was
after.
Saturday. I knew it was Saturday because I was working earlier that day and I was debating watching it live.
Yeah. So, anyways, I was
I was
really
worried about
debating on.
both of them.
I was really debating on whether or not to even watch this show, let alone post my thoughts. Okay. So here are my thoughts. Well, and it's mainly because of the discourse that I saw online that it was a mixed bag. A mixed bag. All right, so here we go. Finally watched hashtag AEW Wrestle Dream. Grade is no longer a B plus. To C.
My dad gave it a C minus.
I was debating on a C plus or a C or just an outright C. So if you see this post, that grade should, you know what? I'm just gonna probably just
Just
copy and paste all of this and then just change it. Okay.
yeah.
So first of all, little bit of a backstory. Did not watch this show live because I was busy watching college football. Fucking hate me. Boo hoo.
Yeah, there were some good games on Saturday.
Yeah, good game. Good games were on last Saturday. Bama, Tennessee. Whew. I mean, come on now. First of all, threw me off a little that the tailgate brawl
Yeah, I remember this.
bled into the open.
Yeah, that fucking that fucked me up a little bit because I blended into the fucking show.
Yeah, I remember tuning in like right at 8:00, and then it showed FTR and Jet Speed, and I was like, did I accidentally click on a feed to tailgate brawl? Like, what the fuck? I was so confused until Excalibur or someone like that was like, oh, we're bleeding it into the main show because we didn't have enough time, I guess, or something like that.
Of course.
Okay. That was the first thing that I was just like, oh boy, everybody is like mixed on this. Some people liked it, majority hated it.
I'm friends. I'm friends.
Especially some guy from New York.
Midget.
We'll talk about him in a little bit because
Can I say something? Can I say something real quick? I do have friends that watch AEW show. They were kind of meh on this whole show. I thought they were like fuck. I thought they were fucking with me at first. Then I realized when I talked to my dad about it, he goes, "It was a meh show."
Yeah, so let's get into it. Okay,
Yes,
and you can
please,
obviously
please.
tell that like the first half of the show was very meh. The first half of the show, I'm going to be honest, besides Young Bucks and Jurassic Express, could have easily taken place on a Dynamite or Collision. That I will agree with JD on because he said it on his post-show review for Wrestle Dream. He said, half of this card could have taken place on Dynamite and Collision. This match in particular should have taken place on a Dynamite or a Collision. Tekla versus Jamie Hayter. Best friend of the show, John Tanai. I got off of work, got home Monday morning, got some sleep, woke up early enough so I could catch this show, so we could watch this show. So, doing what we always do, we hit our pins a little bit, and we watched this match. And these were my thoughts afterwards. This match felt very awkward to me, and if I'm being honest, it's not the best. I'm adding this part. It wasn't the best match that these two have had either. I don't know if it was the entering chemistry or what, but something fell off.
Why do you say that? I'm just gonna throw questions at you.
Those two together look like they had never wrestled in one match with each other.
Okay. I was just wondering.
Yeah. It just, and listen. I've been on the show saying, I see something in Tekla.
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing this week. Nothing.
Okay.
I've got nothing. Next match. This was a surprise. Okay, because I honestly thought that this match was gonna low key kind of blow chunks, but because we all know what this is. It's the Young Bucks working with their buddies,
Dave
well,
Meltzer's
working with their buddy and his dinosaur. We had Young Bucks versus Jurassic Express at a $500,000 tag tag team match. Yeah. So the Young Bucks entrance with the insufficient funds transaction denied, that actually made me chuckle a little bit. And then I said, all right, that's enough. Get your asses to the ring. I'm tired of hearing insufficient funds. Transaction denied. Insufficient funds. Transaction denied. Insufficient funds. You get the drift. But Jurassic Express got a really good pop. This match was really good. And the Young Bucks lose. That's not all that happened. The aftermatch shenanigans, it's quite something quite interesting. But we'll talk about that in a minute. You guys want to give your thoughts on the match, and then I'll talk
No.
about the match
I never saw it.
You are missing out.
I don't care about both those teams.
I will say this. I thought the Young Bucks were going to win because of the whole $500,000 stipulation. And especially when the Young Bucks made their entrance, I was like, oh, okay. But then they didn't win. And I was like, what?
That explains Meltzer's ratings.
Yeah, that was the one thing that I think felt the weirdest to me. As I was like, okay, the Young Bucks obviously have to win this match. They got to get that money. And then Jurassic Express won, and I was like, okay, where are we going with this? And that's where it leads to this. So post match, Jurassic Express go to get that classic Ring of Honor handshake from the Young Bucks, letting them know everything's good now. And here comes the Don Callis family. I think it was Josh Alexander, just a bunch of people. So the Young Bucks, they walk away unscathed until you see Kenny Omega telling the Young Bucks, dude, despite everything that's happened, basically, this is what he said, dudes, despite everything that's happened, he's our friend. Go help him. Young Bucks don't go and help. Kenny Omega goes and tries to fight up the Don Callis family, and if I remember correctly, Jurassic Express and Kenny Omega end up standing tall, and this is probably going to lead to blood and guts, is what I'm understanding.
Yeah, it will definitely lead to blood and guts. Kenny, Jurassic Express, and the Don Callis family. And the Don Callis family, yeah.
All right, let me move down here. This one has a line that I just read again that fucking popped me. The Hurt Syndicate versus the Demands. Prime example of a match that could have happened on Dynamite or Collision.
What match?
The Hurt Syndicate versus the Demands.
Oh, okay.
The match was okay. Bobby Lashley honestly isn't human with the things that he was doing in the ring. But fuck me, man. Ricochet looks like he just hired two bullies from the playground. No hate. No hate. I do. Oh, no hate, just like Ricochet on his own. Haven't been sold on Toa Leona and Bishop Khan just yet. Like I said, it just looks like Ricochet hired two bullies from the playground to fight the Hurt Syndicate. Plain.
Hmm.
I take it you didn't see this match? James?
No, I only see 2 matches.
Oh.
I didn't pay attention to this match either. This was like my bathroom break, honestly.
Fair. Now, I'm interested to hear your thoughts on this one, Willie, because you said that Mark Briscoe should have won. Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe, TNT title. Honestly, this is no longer my second favorite match of the show. Actually, yeah, it is. It's my second favorite match of the night. It's really fucking good. And honestly, we already know this, but I put it in the notes again. Kyle Fletcher's the future AEW World Champion. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Like, yeah, the match was very, very good. Don't get me wrong. I just felt like it was Mark Briscoe's time with the amount of popularity that he has and everything like that. And especially since Hangman's a babyface and you're going to need more heels. But I guess Samoa Joe's probably going to still challenge for that belt again. But I thought maybe it was the time for Mark Briscoe to win the TNT championship. And then Kyle Fletcher fully goes on to the main event scene. But seems like they're going to keep having him with the belt for a little bit longer. I'm not mad about that decision, but I felt like Mark should have won, though.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Well, because the thing is I think that the person that Kyle's gonna drop it to, nobody's gonna like.
Who's that?
Orange Cassidy?
Kenny.
I'm fine
Remember,
with that.
he put him through that table, and they just have not talked about it. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, as you will see in my comments that I put in here as a little note, I'm an AEW casual fan, and it's specifically for the reason that they do pay-per-views really well. Their TVs just absolutely make little to no sense.
I'll be fine with Kenny winning it.
I wouldn't mind that happening either if Kenny becomes TNT champion, because technically, wouldn't that make him a Grand Slam champion in AEW?
No, well, hold on. No.
Yes.
I'm not counting the Continental bullshit. He was the International, he was the World, he was the Tag, he was the Trios, and then he would be TNT. Yeah, he'd be Grand Slam.
Well, all he'd have to do is beat Okada for that unified title. Still a stupid idea. All right, this one I know we're probably gonna take a big chunk out of because of who it has to do with. Chris Statlander, the recently crowned AEW Women's World Champion. She was crowned at All Out. Is that correct? Am I remembering that correctly? Okay, she was crowned the AEW Women's World Championship at All Out, and her first title defense is against Timeless Toni Storm. Great women's match. Honestly, Chris Statlander showed out. And this new Fallen Star arc of Toni Storm, that's what I'm calling it. Falling Star. The new Fallen Star arc of Toni Storm is going to be a sight to be seen. Now I'm gonna continue. After the match, Chris Statlander doesn't even get a chance to celebrate because Mercedes Monet comes out with every single one of her titles. And we're going to stop right there. Willie, did you see this match?
Statlander and Tony?
Mm-hmm.
I saw bits and pieces.
What are your thoughts on Toni Storm losing and Chris Statlander retaining?
I thought like it was the right decision because honestly, Statlander should have a longer reign, but with points that I think we're going to get to later, I don't think it's going to last all that long.
That's why I said they should have.
Continuing.
That's why they should have dropped the belt at All Out. That was my thoughts last that pay-per-view. But go ahead, keep going.
Who should have dropped the belt?
Tony shouldn't have dropped the belt at All Out.
She did though.
Like, shouldn't
I
have?
think shouldn't have if they're going to let Chris Taylor have a short reign for the belt.
Yeah.
But you continue.
This match apparently wasn't even like an advertised thing. This was kind of like I don't know, an open challenge of some kind.
The story
That Mina
I think Mercedes went on an indie show and said that she was calling out any champion across the world.
What champion? She got all the belts.
Yeah, like any other women's champion to a match at Wrestle Dream for the TBS and whatever championship the other woman's holding. And Mina Shirakawa answered it.
Okay. All right, so there you go. Next match was Mercedes Monet versus Mina Shirakawa. Titles for title, TBS titles on the line, Ring of Honor TV titles on the line. By the way, Mina Shirakawa is the interim Ring of Honor TV champion. By the way, I wanted to hate on this so bad, but fuck me, Mercedes is really good, and I'm going to be here for the eventual downfall of Ultimo Monet. Again, no hate, but that's the story that needs to be told moving forward. If you're going to have Mercedes Monet win the AEW Women's World Championship, and that has been her ultimate goal, and all these other belts don't fucking matter, she needs to just start dropping them. Actually, even better. Have her lose everything going into the championship match.
Then get a new side of Mercedes that gets her to win the belt.
Yeah, get desperate Mercedes instead of Meteora.
Yeah,
Me-E-O. There's my hate. Not one person. Listen, when Ultimo Dragon did it, that was cool. That was cool. It's like Mercedes, I don't think you understand how Ultimo Dragon won all those belts.
He legit
It wasn't because he was on WCW television and these companies were trying to work with WCW. No, it's because he actually worked his ass off and got the title belts. It wasn't because of who he was.
He legit scratch and claw for all those belts that he won back then.
I'm just mad at how currently in 1997 they're treating my boy. But yeah, again, Mercedes, no fucking hate. That's just the story that needs to be told, whether you like it or not.
No, I think the story that needs to be told is more women in AEW are now being relegated to fucking nonsense.
Like, thank you, Willie.
What?
Thank you, Willie. I was going to say that.
The only 3 women in AEW, I'm not counting Ring of Honor, I'm not counting all these other fucking promotions, the only 3 women in AEW that have any focus at all: Chris Statlander, Toni Storm, Mercedes Moné. That's it. Yeah. I know Tekla and Jamie Hayter had a match at Wrestle Dream, probably just to get more women on the card. You know what I mean? Now, I know they're making AEW Women's World Tag Team Championships cool, but guess what? Mercedes is in the fucking tournament too.
Yeah, when you sent me that graphic last night while I was at work, I literally messaged you immediately, and I was like, "Oh wow, I already see the finals."
Yeah, Mercedes and Athena's teaming in the tournament. They're gonna obviously go to the finals, and hell, I wouldn't be surprised
Tony
if they win.
Mina.
Mina Shirakawa. Yeah, because that's the feud. That's the juice.
Yeah.
And like what I'm saying is like she's been holding the TBS championship hostage that any mid-card woman in AEW should be holding right now.
534 days.
Harley Cameron.
Harley
she could do
Cameron
wonders
especially.
with it.
Harley Cameron would do great with it. Sky Blue would be great with it. Tekla would be great with it. Jamie Hayter could have a run with it. Anybody. But
Yeah. Sorry.
But now that Mercedes is inevitably going to win the AEW Women's World Championship and possibly the new tag team titles, the women in AEW are honestly looking like bitches, to be quite honest.
Amen.
Not in that way.
No.
Yeah, what happened? What
not in a
happened to the
misogynistic
days?
way, but
Yeah. What happened? What happened to the days where the AEW women's division was actually like must-see television?
When Britt Baker was champion.
I
Britt
remember there was
Baker,
a
Thunder
time.
Rosa.
Yeah, I remember a time in AEW where the women had better matches, better stories than the men did.
Yep. Tony, I'm not busy. Hire me. I could write some stuff. Write some good stuff.
Yeah.
Speaking of good stuff, the next match. Unless you guys have more to add about Mercedes.
No, I said everything I wanted to say.
Yeah, Willie said what I wanted to say.
All right, the next match for the AEW Tag Team Championships. Brodito versus Knos, the new IWGP World Heavyweight Champion.
Take a shit.
Takeshita versus Okada. And Okada.
Take a shit and lazy.
Again, I didn't want to take really long, extensive notes because then we'd be here all day. By far, favorite match of the night. Nothing topped it. Nothing topped it afterwards. Nothing had topped it since. Or up to that point. This match was really fucking good, and and let me tell you something. It actually told a story at the end. How crazy. How crazy. We already knew what the story was going to be. Takeshita versus Okada, but how do we get there? Well, we got there all right. We got there. And I have to say, I was really high watching this match. I was really high when I typed this. Okada, his dropkick, one of the best. One of the best I've seen. He just puts so much snap into it. It's different. And then my last thoughts, Takeshita versus Okada, it's going to cook. It's going to be a good match. Story to how we get there is not going to be good, but it's going to be a really good match, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that, honestly. Like, I think maybe it will be the finals of the Continental Classic when that happens.
Oh, boy.
Well, because Okada is the champion, and then Takeshita is going to win the other side of the tournament, and then World's End is probably where we're going to get Takeshita and Okada.
I'm not shitting on the match. I'm just shitting on the goddamn point system and shit on the fucking Continental Classic. Still confuses me.
Have they announced who's in it this year?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I thought Continental happens in the spring.
No, it happens like at the end of the year.
I'm Oh, I'm confusing that with the Owen Cup.
Again, too many tournaments already. I mean, even though we already know what time of the year they are, it's a jumbled mess. Because we have these fucking eliminator tournaments and everything else in between. Tony, get rid of the eliminator tournaments and just do the Owen every year and do the Continental Classic every year. We'll leave it at that. Do the Owen in the spring, do the Continental Classic in the fall.
Winner.
And then get your sicko blood and guts in the middle somewhere. All right, next match. Hangman Adam Page, current AEW World Champion, versus Samoa Joe. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Gonna be honest, this match wasn't that great. I don't know what it is, but after All In, Hangman feels like he's just phoning it in. Like, where did that feeling go?
I called it.
Yeah. I'm not the only one saying that they feel like Hangman's been phoning it in.
Yeah, I didn't really care much for this match because it was predictable as fuck. Like, I'm sorry, Joe was not going to be winning it.
Yeah.
No.
And like I said, like, I am glad that the Ops kind of turned heel at the end. But now saying that, it made me think of another thing. There are too many heel stables in AEW.
Yes.
Way too many heel stables.
Yep.
Maybe that's why they're trying to get...
The baby faces have what? The conglomeration?
Yeah, that's it. They have the conglomeration. And they're going to try to get the Elite back together with Kenny and the Bucks. And that's it. They'll only have two babyface. Meanwhile, the heels, they got the Don Callis family. They got the Death Riders. Now they got the Ops.
Ricochet's team.
They got the Demand. I guess the Hurt Syndicate.
I guess you could say the Hurt Syndicate are kind of tweeners.
Yes.
Yeah.
And honestly, if Tony turns the Hurt Syndicate babyface, I don't think that's a good move. Just keep them where they're at.
They should be heels or tweeners. That's the best way to book the Hurt Syndicate.
Yeah. But Tony hears this reaction when their music hits. We heard people. We heard people. And he's going to turn him babyface. I guarantee it.
Can I talk back about the Joe Page match real quick?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be a dick to Adam Page, but ever since he won the title, he had like what, one good title defense? That was MJF.
I mean, Kyle Fletcher was pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I kind of bitched about it because it was kind of too early for Kyle Fletcher to get a world title match.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, but also at the same time, I'm not.
But yeah.
When I watch AEW, I'm not too worried about storylines and how we get there at this point. Because I know we're never getting to that point. Because every time that AEW tries to tell a little bit of a story going into the pay-per-views, it feels like it's a jumbled mess.
But I knew something. I'm glad they put the belt on him, but I was like, let's just see what happens again. Because I'm like,
this is what I need for AEW to get better. I'm gonna need, because I know there's some motherfuckers in that locker room that smoke. I'm gonna need somebody to get Tony Khan really, really stoned. Because you know what it does to me, Tony? Because I see the look in your eyes. I see it every time that you're on camera. You got stage fright, brother. It's okay. It's cool. You don't got to be awkward about it. And with your storylines and shit, yeah, you're gonna need to get that ADHD under control. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Well, let's
Alright.
let's get to the main event.
Yeah, without further ado, the match that honestly, this match on paper,
Oh my god.
on paper, this card was a one match show.
Yeah.
Based on how everything was being booked around it. Darby Allin versus Jon Moxley in an I Quit match. Here are my thoughts. Match was really fucking brutal. And I absolutely cannot believe AEW was crazy enough to simulate waterboarding / drowning.
If you guys don't understand, look at my profile picture. Here, I can show real quick.
Darby was honestly cool as fuck, and just the aura of Sting was enough. Trust me, I'm going through it. Dude, the pop that he got here. Go back and watch. Go back and watch the Monday Nitro on October 20th, 1997. Fast forward all the way to the end. I mean, go fast forward to about maybe 5. Give the show like 10 minutes at the end, and you can hear the pop that Sting gets as the steel cage is lowering as we're about to end Nitro. The NWO's trapped by Roddy Piper and DDP. Just let me glaze this for a minute. The NWO, they are trapped inside of a steel cage. They can't get out. And then as the steel cage is lowered, you see Sting descend from the rafters. And the crowd goes banana. That's what I mean by the aura of Sting was enough. I mean, Darby took an absolute fucking beating, but so did Moxley. But here's the thing. Here's the thing that I haven't really seen anybody else. I've seen a couple people pick up on, but I haven't heard about it since. I didn't hear John say I quit. What? Did you mean to say that he got screwed in St. Louis? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that maybe the referee, you know. Oh wait, that's right. We don't have production meetings in AEW, but this would have been so easy. Tell the referee what the finish is, so the referee has some time to grab a fucking microphone. That was my biggest bitch for this entire I Quit match. No microphone. You just had to go off of the referee's discretion.
Who was the referee for that match? Did you not hear me what I said?
I heard your question. I don't know.
Sure wasn't Aubrey Ed?
No.
Oh, okay then.
It was a male. I do remember that.
Then it's Aubrey Ed, the male version. I can't think of his name.
Bryce Remsburg?
Yes.
I don't think it was Bryce Remsburg.
But yeah, that was a big gripe with me too. It's like the whole point of an I Quit match is you're supposed to grab a microphone so that way everyone in the crowd could hear someone say I quit.
It doesn't have to be the ref holding it. They could have Moxley or Darby use the mic to get them to say I quit.
Yeah, but the referee basically has to hold it though, because the referee can't do anything but
tell the Rock and Mankind that.
Oh, yeah. Guess.
See, even that, I probably would have been high enough Like, honestly, I watched the show like really stoned, like in the second half, because like Jonte and I like paused. I think we paused like after the Mercedes stuff to like take a little bit of a breather. I was like, hey man, let's like take a little bit of a breather because we got Takeshita and Okada and Brodito. And he goes, okay, man, but I'm not really liking this show right now. It's like it's good, but it's just really long. And I said, yep, that's their major gripe. But yeah, that was my biggest gripe for that match. Now I added my little note and I said, let me add before I get hate comments. I'm an AEW casual. I watch when I get the chance. I work when Dynamite's live, and my weekends tend to get a little busy because, quite frankly, I am too stoned and too focused on playing a video game to give a shit.
Yeah.
Okay, James, could you stop sharing my screen for just a second? I need to see what this trending thing is. It better not be
Can I give
about
my
Brian Hartline.
can I say my thoughts on the I Quit
Yeah,
match?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
The whole drowning thing didn't piss me off. It was what was those things? The skewers underneath Darby Allin's fingernails. That what like turned my head around. I had to like turn.
That that was the one thing that I probably like
I cringed so fucking hard.
out of instinct, I just covered my face and I did the little peeking thing and I was like, "Oh God, he's still
When
doing
he did that, it reminded me of when Randy Orton did with. Remember Randy Orton did fuck with Jeff Hardy's ear with a screwdriver, kept twisting his fucking earlobe.
it." Uh,
I had that same cringe.
uh,
The
ew,
yeah,
ew, why did you have to remind me of that? Ew.
or Seth Rollins popping Rey Mysterio ping
Can
pong
you
ball out of
knock
his
it
eye.
off? Knock it off.
But back what I was saying, that was my only problem. The drowning thing, I didn't really give two fucks, but he did kind of drown Darby Allin a little too long in the water. I kept thinking, holy fuck, is he really trying to kill this guy? Because
Yeah,
I watched
yeah.
I watched Stevie Richards because he like analyzed matches and shit, and that was the one he was talking about.
We should try to get Stevie on the show because I've got some questions.
Stevie said, "Why would you hold him underneath the water that long?" And understandable, that's Darby's gimmick, right? Right. And that was the only.
John, you tried to drown me at WrestleDream, but you can't kill what's already dead.
The whole Sting thing, I didn't give a shit because I knew he was coming back. I knew he was going to appear.
Yeah, the second that the match was announced, like to be the main event, I was like, either one of two things is going to happen. Either Bryan Danielson was going to get involved, or Sting was going to come out. Sting came out.
Daniel Bryan couldn't make it because I think he had like family issues.
Well, that makes sense, yeah, because he wasn't even on commentary.
Yeah. That's my whole gripe. That was my like. I agree with you guys about the mic thing. I kind of griped about it.
Yeah,
And
that.
the finish was flat with the sharpshooter, even though you fuckers about killed each other, and that was your finish.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to shit on everything they're doing, but I was like, really, a sharpshooter takes out Moxley?
I
It's like,
mean, you guys heard it. I was fair. I was honest.
see, I never shit one thing about it. Well, I don't know.
The only thing that I would probably shit on the whole show about is probably the fingernail thing.
Yes,
That was a
yeah,
bit much.
yeah.
You didn't need to zoom in. You did. I mean, I get it. You had to zoom in on it to get the effect, but did you really? Did you really? My other bitch is probably the fact that it is 4.5 hours.
Was it that long?
Yeah,
Um,
that like 12:30.
yeah,
12:38.
What? Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So I would have fallen
Yeah.
asleep at that show no matter what, because I can barely even like stay up until like 11 anymore.
I went to bed shortly. I think I went to bed shortly after USC and Notre Dame finished, because that was the last football game that I watched, and I just did. When it's Saturdays in the fall, that's the only thing that I watch on Saturdays. I sit in front of my Xbox and I just watch college football. And after all the games that I saw, I was fucking exhausted. So I wanted to watch this show. I wanted to go back and watch this show because the way that I do it, I'm not going to tell you guys how I do it. It's just you guys already know how I'm able to watch AEW shows without paying for them. But yeah, I was not going to stay up past like 1 o'clock because my sleep schedule on the weekends gets fit.
All right. Aaron and Willie, you guys ready for the star ratings for Wrestle Dream?
Nope.
I figure you were going to answer that.
Sure. What did Dementia Dave have to fucking say about this shit?
Okay.
Dave,
Before I go on, I don't show it. I don't show it on screen, but I'll read it out loud. If you guys are new to the show, I read it to Willie and Aaron about the ratings, and it's a live reaction. They never seen the ratings or all that. So
I will say I saw the ratings for the tag team championship match. That's the only match that I saw.
Okay.
I'm going in completely blind.
All right. Do you want me to read the pre-show, or you just want me to go straight to the show?
Go to the main show. I don't give a fuck about the pre-show.
Well, I'll just say this: 4-star, no rating, 2 1/4, and 4.5 stars. There we go. That's the pre-show. Okay, Jamie Hayter versus Thekla, 3 1/4.
That was a 2-star at best.
What did he give it?
3.5. 3 1/4. I'm sorry.
Jamie Hayter ain't gonna sleep with you, Dave. Fuck off.
Neither is Tekla. Yeah, that's crazy.
Next match: Jurassic Express versus Young Bucks, 4 3/4 of a star.
Okay.
Only because of the Young Buck. Like, the match was good. I would give it 4 stars, but 4 3/4. Nah.
Next match: Hurt Syndicate versus The Demand, 3 3/4 star. God damn, I can't read today.
Said 3 and a
3 3/4 of a quarter.
3 3/4.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Dave.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Kyle Fletcher's versus Mark Briscoe, 4 3/4 of a star.
Jesus Christ, bro! Just.
Well, here's the thing. If Kyle Fletcher was never mates with Will Ospreay, would Kyle Fletcher get as high as stars as he would? Let's be honest.
Damn, you're on to something there, Willie.
I mean, come on. Mark Davis, maybe he'll have a one-on-one match. He'll get fucking 5 stars because he was part of that stable with Will Ospreay.
The shit. What was it called?
United Empire.
United Empire.
Okay. Next match: Chris Statler versus Tony Storm, 4 stars.
Okay.
All right.
Next match: Mercedes Moné versus Mia. I'm just gonna call her Mia Mellons, 3 1/4.
3 1/4.
You know what?
3
You know
1/4.
what? I'm gonna have to agree with Dave on that one.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that one.
I expected him to say like 4.5.
Next match: Bro Dito versus Okada to take a shit, 5 stars.
Yep. 5 stars. Just
See-
because Okada was in the fucking match.
See, I've only, in my entire life, I have only given 4 matches 5 stars. Handful of others have gotten so close. And I'm going to name off my 5-star matches because I'm going to be watching one this weekend. Number 1 is Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio, Halloween Havoc 1997. For the love of God, if you have not seen that match for whatever reason, you owe it to yourself to watch that fucking match. It's one of my favorite matches of all time. Next one.
I feel like you can't call yourself a wrestling fan. Like, I'm a youngster too. I feel like you can't call yourself a wrestling fan if you have not seen Eddie versus Rey 1997 at least once.
Yeah. And I'm about to watch it for a 3rd time in my life.
I watched one good match. It should have been. I don't know if it's a 5-star match, but I wasn't even born yet. My dad made me watch it. It was Ric Flair versus Ricky Steamboat, Shatai Town Rumble.
Oh, he made you watch one of the trilogies.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it was pretty close to 5 stars.
I think I was the one that was close to 5 stars. I would have gotten 5 stars.
And then my next one would be Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania 25.
That wasn't a 5-star match for Dave Meltzer?
No, that's
no,
Aaron.
these are my personal like 5-star classics.
Almost gave Willie a
Dave Meltzer didn't rate The Undertaker versus
Triple H versus Shawn Michaels, SummerSlam 02.
Okay. I prefer the Hell in a Cell match.
I prefer the
I'm just impartial to SummerSlam 02.
I understand.
What's the next one? Oh, duh. CM Punk versus John Cena, Money in the Bank. Told a fucking excellent story. And you know what? Being such a baby-faced, fresh-faced wrestling fan and not knowing fuck all about the business. Oh, when I heard that match was happening, I was Team CM Punk all the way. I was like, fuck this old-ass man named Vince. He could kiss my ass every time CM Punk gets going. There's Vince always fucking him over. Fuck this guy. And whoever this fucking green-shirted bitch is, fuck him too. Sorry, John, I love you. I love you now that you're retiring, but back then, I was just going with the flow. I was following the flow, brother. What do you want me to do? John Cena sucks. I was team beat up John Cena. I mean, come on now. And those are just to name a few of like my 5-star matches.
All right.
The tag team match was not one of them. Maybe 4.5. 4.5 is where I would give it. Okay. Oh, hold on. In my last 5-star match, just so I could give what? I gave like what? 3, 4, 5?
Yeah.
We'll do 5. Then my last one, Taz versus Sabu. Barely Legal, 1997.
All right. Hangman.
Oh, and Shawn Michaels and Kurt Angle at WrestleMania. That was a 5-star match too. Go ahead.
Hangman Adam Page versus Mojo, 4.25.
That was a 3.5 at best. Come on, man.
All right.
I gave it 3. 3.25.
My personal rating was 3 stars flat.
Then the main event, Darby Allin versus Jon Moxley, and I Quit match, 4.25.
I gave this match a 4. I think at this point, especially with like Jon Moxley, I've seen all there is that he can do with these death matches, and it's just getting to the point where I've been there, done that. Shut up. I don't care about the Lakers. Sorry, ESPN likes to fucking just give me notifications all the time. Anyways, next topic. Actually, let's give thanks to the sponsors.
Well, hold on. I finally got more update on Seth Rollins real quick.
Okay.
Seth Rollins will be out at least 7 months.
Yeah, I heard 6 months to a year, so that sucks.
That basically
well.
ruins any like planning for WrestleMania 42 right there.
Yeah. Sponsors. W's got a new collab.
Oh,
They are now collabing with Chainsaw Man with their new flavor.
that's right. I think the new movie comes out this weekend.
So get your guys a tub. The Bleeding Orange Chainsaw Man official licensed energy drink tub. Let me see real quick.
They don't have a special collab with the. You guys suck.
Chainsaw Slice Blood Orange flavor.
Just kidding.
Shit! I accidentally fucking exited. God damn it!
They do have cups.
Yeah, they got Chainsaw Man cups. They got everything now since they're collabing with Chainsaw Man. Willie,
They
have
did
you
a
heard?
lot more with Chainsaw Man than they did solo leveling.
Willie, do you know who Chainsaw Man is?
I do not know who Chainsaw Man is.
Oh my god!
Can I tell you? Can I tell you? Can I tell
Yeah.
you? Can I tell you? Can I tell you? It's an anime, okay? And it features this dude, right? And this dude, I think his name is Deji.
I'll get a picture.
Like the YouTuber Deji?
Benji. No, not Deji.
I was gonna say, what the fuck?
Benji, right? Okay, so listen. He has this really trusty companion that is like a cat or a dog, but it's possessed by a demon, right? And it's got a chainsaw. So Benji is in debt to I'm gonna just assume Yakuza because it's an anime, right? He becomes in debt to the Yakuza thanks to his father.
Oh, that's not a good picture, but fuck, I can't
That
zoom in.
is not a good. That is not.
I can't zoom in.
But anyways, he's in debt to the Yakuza. The Yakuza pretty much kill him. But since he was so nice to this demon thing, it ends up taking over his body. So now when he gets extremely upset or in an anime's case, into a fight, he can spawn into this chainsaw like dude where his arms are pretty much chainsaws and he's got a chainsaw coming out of his face.
Here's a
It
picture of him.
it is so good. I have to rewatch it all over again. But yeah, the new movie I think drops this weekend. If you allow me to look on the Crunchyroll, and I can tell you exactly. Actually, no, I don't need to do that. Chainsaw Man.
Oh shit! I could have just done this. Fuck! Hold on, I'll pull it up. I could have just done this. Son of a bitch. There you go, Will. That's who he is.
Holy shit, he looks like something that would spawn in my nightmares.
Oh yeah. Okay, so funny thing. Glad we mentioned this because I just looked it up.
Looks like my fucking sleep paralysis demon.
That's It's a really good anime. The movie just dropped today.
Really?
So yeah.
I might watch it.
You might have to go to the movies.
And that's where I want to go.
Oh. I can't do that shit. I feel like I'll run into too many weirdos, and I'm just gonna be like, I'm just here to watch.
I usually go in like early in the morning when there's barely no one there.
Yeah, I wish you could watch it on Crunchyroll, but you can't. And features only.
See, he got a flavor, he got some new cups. That's about it. Bleeding orange. Sounds real good. That's blood orange too, so there you go.
Hell yeah, brothers. Hell yeah, Dubbies. Let's get it. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get a new shaker here pretty soon.
And also, what's our code, Aaron?
Savage Pod, duh.
For what? 10% off?
Yeah. 10% off.
And also another good deal. If you buy a bundle, they'll cut your shipping half price. So you don't have to pay the whole bullshit. I'm excited for this new collab. I forgot all about it. I'm glad you said something about sponsoring. I pulled that up. Like, oh shit, they did the collab with this.
Yeah.
Another collab to, let's see what else. Yeah. Cowboy Revolutionary Apparel Company. They got phone cases now, more hats, more hoodies. And they do have a deal. Where's that at? No, fuck off. I don't want to put my email in. Leave me alone. Oh, it's a hat club. Damn.
Hat club? Yeah. See,
$25.
I just don't wear enough hats.
They got a new hoodie, so pre-order. But we do have a code for them. Savage Pod for 15% off. And another sponsor, Space Panda, where they sell you all the Delta 8, Delta 9 gummies to help you all your aches and pains and help you sleep. And they are a certified lab-tested gummies. So it'll help you get the aches and pains away and helps you get some sleep through night. Like Willie calls them. What did Willie call them?
Sleepy pandas.
That's right.
Sleepy pandas.
Sleepy pandas.
Get 10% off on use the code Savage Pod.
Yes, sir.
That's it. And also thank you, Dubbies, for the Chainsaw Man. That's probably my favorite anime. Josh, my coworker got me into that one.
Hell yeah. Big ups to you know who.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we'll get. Oh shit! Oh, I forgot. I got it. I got it. Okay, Aaron. You sent me the most stupidest shit on Facebook. I have to bring this up. It did not make me. It did not make me. It did not make me
I don't know
laugh.
if Willie knows about this or not.
It did not make me. It did not make me happy. It pissed me off because I don't want to buy a car from this cocksucker.
I just had it to be. I just got a little chuckle.
A little chuckle. Fuck, I'm afraid he'll fucking.
Have you heard about this, Willie?
No.
Marco's is now a used car salesman.
He's a fucking car salesman now. I did hear about this.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Noah Nelms, aka Mr. Fun Size on the lot. I'm here at Homer Skelton Ford. I'm a salesman here at Homer Skelton Ford.
Did he just fucking call himself Mr. Fun Size?
Yeah, that's his gimmick.
Yeah.
You don't need a gimmick to be a full fucking car salesman.
That was his gimmick in wrestling, Mr. Fun Size.
Oh, well, it shows how much I pay attention.
There is gimmicks in car salesmen. What are you talking about? There's one here in Ohio, one in Dayton.
How's it going, eh? My name's Willy Alexander, and I'm here to sell you cars, eh?
Who's that guy, Aaron, from fucking Greenville? Steve, SVG. What's his name?
Oh yeah, SVG.
I swear he's on
yeah.
cocaine.
Phil Swift
Yeah,
here
I
with
just
Flex
see-
Tape.
You better buy a car right now.
Billy Mays here. If you buy one car, you get another car for free. But that's not all. All right, go ahead, please.
I haven't been a salesman very long, but that's not the point. I love what I do. I come here energetic and ready to work, and I'm here to make deals fun. I'm here to give you some fun-sized deals. That's what I'm here to do. You're not gonna have an average, ordinary, car buying experience. No, you're gonna remember this. I promise.
Mm-hmm.
This man legit shot a wrestling promo as the. I hope he's fucking with us and that there's like a joke at the end of this. Because I only watched about 5 seconds and I was like, yeah.
No, I think I think this is real.
Oh.
Could you imagine his fucking boss being like, "Noah, quit hanging on that fucking tree and get to work"?
No, before I play, you know what? If he's happy what he wants to do, congrats to him. I'm not gonna shit on the guy.
Oh, we're not shitting on him.
It's just a guy that's 5'2" selling me a fucking car. Then people's gonna ask him, "Hey, where?"
Could you just imagine you go to a used car lot and all of a sudden this guy shows up and you have to do a double take and you go,
Marco Stunt?
Aren't you Marco Stunt?
Yeah, this is I think a legit car. Where I think it's in Mississippi. It's in Mississippi.
You know what? I'm not flying up to Mississippi. You would catch me dead in the state of Mississippi. Nothing happened in Mississippi.
Well, he can't wrestle no more, so.
Well, do what you do. Hey, man. Do what you do best.
Congrats
do
on
what
your,
you do best. More power to you.
Congrats on your new life, dude.
Yeah, for real.
I'm gonna keep playing this.
I'm gonna make sure you remember it, and we're gonna have fun while doing it. But no, I absolutely love doing what I do. I like dealing with people. I come from a background of dealing with lots of people. I was a professional wrestler for 12 years, and I got to be in front of major crowds. I was on television for
That's a
4
big fucking
years.
car lot.
Those 12 years, I got to live my dream. And I got thrown around a lot, and I loved it. And now I do the throwing around. It's great. I'm not gonna throw.
Hold on, I'm trying to pause.
This will be the last time we pause. What would have been funny is if this car dealership, after he said, "Yeah, I got thrown around a lot," just put clips of his wrestling matches of him getting thrown around. Dude, I would have lost it. Wait a minute, this guy used to be a professional wrestler. Now he's selling me now he's going to sell me the brand new Ford Bronco? Sign me the fuck up. Edith, we're going down to the dealership. We don't have any money for a new car. I don't give a fuck. There's a professional wrestler that's a used car salesman now. I got to check this shit out. Oh, hold on. I got to go check this shit out. Sorry if that's not how people in Mississippi talk. I don't give a shit.
Deals all over the place. That's what I do. I'm throwing out fun size deal like they're hotcakes, okay? That's what I'm doing. But, you know, enough about that. I'm here for you. I want to put you in a brand new car, maybe a used car. It could be a used car, that's fine. We got plenty of those too. Plenty of new, plenty of used. Come see me at Homer Skelton Ford. You're picking the right person right here, Mr. Fun Size. Remember that name and get you into a fun size deal. Cut.
Hold
There
on.
we go. There we go.
Hold on. I'm gonna see where this is at.
It says I'm telling you.
It is in Mississippi. It is in Mississippi, Olive Branch, Mississippi. So if you're looking for a car in Olive Branch, Mississippi, go check out Marco Stunt. Get you in a new car. He can get you in a used car. He said that's fine.
Fun size deals.
God damn you, Will. You beat me to
Left
it.
and right.
God damn you, Will. You beat me to it.
Well, he kept saying it every 5 seconds. With fun size deals, I got fun size over here. Go see Mr. Fun Size. I got the fun size deals.
Do you not have used car salesmen up there in Canada?
Yeah, we do, but they all look sketchy as fuck.
Well, they do.
Well,
They do the same thing. They say the same thing all the time. Like we got deals on deals on deals on deals. We
but they're
got a deal
put.
on
It
a brand
reminds
new
me. It reminds.
2026 GMC Denali. You're not gonna want to miss this.
Oh my.
$126 down.
It reminds me of that video. It was a meme, but it went like, "Fuck you, Baltimore! Come on down, get some used cars, shitty cars." Well, fuck your wife. That's right. Well, fuck your wife. I don't know if you've seen that video yet.
Oh,
There is a movie about sketchy deals. It's called The Goods. If you guys ever see that movie, it's about this team that goes in the car lots and help like fucking car salesmen, like car sales, or you know what I'm saying. The car lots can't sell, so they hire these people in to help them sell cars. Dude, they do them in the sketchiest fucking way. It's a funny fucking movie. Fucking watch it, guys. It's a fucking funny movie.
I will most certainly check it out
I think it's
when I
called
get
the.
the chance.
Here, I'll bring it
I'm
up.
just so, dude, you guys don't
Good.
understand. I'm just so ass deep in trying to catch up on anime and stuff. It's not even funny.
Hot to it.
Yeah, sorry. I'm part Dragonborn when I sneeze. Okay, so there is like a couple of things that I know Willie and I wanted to talk about today. Let me see if I can bring up that list, okay?
Here's that movie. If y'all don't know what I'm saying, it's called The Goods Live Hard, Sell Hard. It's a fucking funny movie. It did not do well. It did not do well in theaters, so fuck them. Fuck Rotten Tomatoes. But
He already brought up.
you two have your little girly talk. I'll just stand
Oh
right.
no, it's a thing that you can just, if you could find. I already
Mm-hmm.
have one of them pulled up, but I want to save that for last. So speaking of people speaking out of their ass, James, I need you to find me Vince Russo talking about John Cena possibly going to AEW.
Oh,
I need you to
thank you. I want to talk about
yeah,
this.
yeah. So this is what
Vince
the next couple of topics are going to be,
Russo
folks. So
or
you can
John
go ahead and
Cena AEW.
yeah. So here's what the next couple of topics are going to be, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about this Vince Russo talking out his ass. Samantha Irving and her non-compete. We're going to talk all about non-competes because I don't think we've really talked about Andrade a whole lot. And then,
But the way I read it, the source says, "Trust me, bro."
yeah. And then we're gonna probably. I really want to know what's really grinding James's gears because it's probably got to deal with wrestling Twitter. So I'll save the wrestling Twitter talk, and then our main event is going to be Jey Uso. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It ain't gonna be a question.
Hey, I found a video. I found it.
It isn't gonna be a question about Jey Uso. It's just we gotta have a discussion about Jey Uso.
I found it.
Let's go. All right, so here's Vince Russo talking about something about John Cena and AEW. So this is gonna be fucking.
Trust me, my news source. Trust me, bro. I got news sources, bro. Trust me.
Dude, why does my man look baked as fuck in that freeze frame?
Vince Russo is a pot smoker.
Oh, well, that explains a lot.
Yeah, he legit shows videos of him smoking a bowl.
Cena.
Yeah, he's been caught smoking a bowl during his shows. Dumbass didn't turn off his camera, and he smoked a bowl.
Who fucking cares if you smoke a bowl? Listen, the only problem that I have...
where the state he lives is not illegal.
Oh. Well, get the fuck out of New York.
I don't know. I think he lives in Indiana.
Move to fucking... Dude, just move to fucking Colorado.
Maybe he's in Colorado because he's wearing a fucking Colorado Boulders hat.
Go to Canada. It's legal here. Go
to Ohio. Actually, don't come in Ohio. Don't come to fucking Ohio.
Come to Ohio, Vince Russo. I dare you, so I can have a nice, long-worded discussion with you.
Okay, let's go. I want to hear this.
Has shown he has no problem passing the torch. But when you have him do a job to a guy that isn't even any longer on the roster, let the freaking guy go out on top. Give me a break.
What's going on, everybody? This is Dr. Chris Russo here with Vince Russo for yet another episode of Riding with Russo.
Let's get this show off on the right foot.
Let's do it.
Oh, wait, they got a fucking bro counter on here.
Oh, yeah, I just now noticed that.
Oh, boy.
That's so fucking funny. Yo, I can't wait to see what the counter is on the end.
Hold on. Let's get this off on the right foot.
This is what we envisioned in January, okay? Yes, sir. It's happening here in September. One burger.
Let's get it. Come on, that's our rally cry. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate it. September. I pop every time he says that. John Cena's final match has been announced for December 13th. Following the AJ Styles match, Vince Russo, how would you book John Cena for the final?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't let him.
I can't wait to hear this.
Bro, they got to go round robin with they got to let that last match be one last crack against Brock Lesnar. They have to. I mean, if they don't, I'll never understand why they did what they did, unless, you know, it's pettiness and trying to, I don't know, punish Cena for going to Vince's birthday party, whatever, who knows. Yeah. But if that last match is not Lesnar and he doesn't go over, I don't even know what to say. The one between AJ and Lesnar, there would be one between that, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's got 2 months left. So there's Survivor Series left. He's booked for. Of course, Perth is he's going to be competing there. I see. My thing is, do you have Cena go out on top? Is that what you do? Oh, God. There's some rumors of him going against Dom, which,
bro, it's okay if he doesn't go out on top, but not after the way he lost to Lesnar.
I think that's where you do Survivor Series. Yeah, I think you do Survivor Series with him and Brock, because I think Survivor Series is still a big 4. You still got to make it a marquee. It's still a big fight. It's still a big pay-per-view, big name pay-per-view. It's the second longest pay-per-view of the entire.
There is no fucking way. I'm so glad Vince Russo isn't booking no more. He wants Brock Lesnar to be his last match.
I'd rather have Gunther.
I'd rather Gunther. Like, that was the thing when they were just talking about, oh, it needs to be a marquee match. Have it be a big name like a Gunther. Like, because you're not going to do Seth anymore because Seth is out. I don't think we need to see another Roman Reigns. Have it be a dream match with Gunther. Or fuck, Braun Breaker's right there. John Cena feuding with this Vision. Do that. Do that. Like, what's wrong with Cena versus Breaker? Cena versus Dom would be good for Survivor
Raw.
Series.
I see John Cena going to a War Games.
Yeah, maybe. Honestly, he could be a part of the Punk and Roman team at War Games. But if you want Cena to have a singles match at Survivor Series, have it be against Dom, and then Saturday night's main event, which is the last match, have it be against Gunther. That's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
And besides, I thought it was already penciled in that it's going to be Cena.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
So Vince Russo, yeah, he's talking out of his fucking ass. The only reason why they had Brock beat John Cena is because TKO loves Brock Lesnar. That's it. That's all. They don't give a fuck about what's going on outside of WWE. They want to book Brock Lesnar like a beast, and that's why they did it. Not anything to do with punishing Cena, you stupid fuck.
You got anything to say, Aaron, before I hit play, or let me keep going? Okay.
Big Four series behind WrestleMania. So I think you got to do something big with that. I think you do the Cena Brock rematch there, and then you have Brock beat, and then you have then you have Cena put somebody over on the way out. I mean, that's what I think. Do you have Cena? Do you think that John Cena? Do you think that Triple H will have John Cena win his last match or not?
Bro, the right thing to do is let him go out on top. You don't need Cena passing any torch. Cena passed the torch to a guy that's not even on the roster anymore.
Yeah,
Austin Theory. I mean, so Cena has shown he has no problem passing the torch. But when you have him do a job to a guy
Austin
that
Theory
isn't
is still in
even
WWE, by the way.
Yeah, he's on the IL.
He's on the injured list, yeah. So, like, how the fuck can people listen to this guy? I fucking hate looking at his stupid face. Take that hat off. You're inside.
longer on the roster, let the freaking guy go out on top. Give me a break.
I think if you would have done a storyline, which in retrospect,
do a what?
Yeah, exactly.
A what?
Exactly.
What is that, Chris? What is that? Explain that. I don't know what that is. What is that?
It's some arbitrary concept that I just heard a few weeks ago that I thought was relevant to talk about right now. But when you have John Cena, if there was a storyline with John Cena and it was interwoven throughout the year, then I think you put somebody over, John Cena. I think that would have made sense. But these popcorn matches, nah, man, I don't think it makes sense. Put a story behind it, but I think it's too late to put a story behind it.
It's too late. It's too late, Chris. That's why it's got to be I think Adam Copeland just finished up with AEW.
He's not leaving AEW.
I am so sick. I am so sick and fucking tired of everyone saying
he's filming Percy Jackson.
He's getting some break time or whatever the fuck.
God damn.
He's still on the fucking roster. And everyone fantasy booking Copeland, it's like, no. He's still in AEW.
Right.
He's taking a break and he's filming Percy Jackson show.
That's it. Yeah, he's Aries over there. Yeah, he's still doing Percy Jackson.
God damn.
It's got to be something like that. It's got to be a blast from the past. It's way too late for any kind of stories. So it's got to be something that's from his his past. I mean, it has to be.
Yeah, you think so? I mean, it wouldn't make sense. I mean, this whole year it's just been a disaster. Just overall,
bro.
man.
It's been a disaster.
What
and again, bro, that had so much to do. I'm telling you, man, a lot went sour with Rock. A lot went sour with Rock and people not being on the same page. And Cena got caught right smack in the middle of that. And since that happened, they have not been able to recover from that.
Yeah, man, and that was in April. I mean, that was 6 months ago. So, I think with the Cena thing, yes, I mean that's the thing, man. You got to pivot, and you know this. If someone's injured, if there's some type of dispute it doesn't work out, dude, you had 6 months to pivot from the Rock thing. Yep. I call BS on this whole. Well, we didn't have enough time to adjust. Man, you've had 6 months to adjust from something that wasn't that was planned. It fell through, and you're coming to tell me that 6 months isn't enough time to readjust and make an audible from this. Nah, man, that doesn't work for me, brother. Shout out to Hulk Hogan, but yeah, I don't think that the creative. And we've talked about this before, Vince. There's so many, so much content, so many programs, all that stuff that they really don't have time to really sit down and put a story in the oven, man. Everything's just microwave. You don't have any oven stories anymore, man. And it's like you're going to Thanksgiving with a bunch of daggone TV.
I don't know what to say, but this Dr. Chris guy's pissing me off.
I mean, if you're willing to give a platform to Vince Russo, you have to be a bit of a douchebag, right? Like, it's kind of in the territory.
Does he not know about Vince Russo's past?
He wants the views, man. Like, money talks.
Dinners at this point. That's how it feels. And you're putting a bunch of TV dinners at the table and say, hey, here you go. Here's your feast. And guess what? The marks say I had a great Thanksgiving. This is amazing. But the people who really appreciate it for what it is, they're going to say, man, this feels so superficial and artificial. And I think with the Cena thing, man, it's unfortunate how this happened. I think Brock makes sense. If Edge is gone in October, I think he makes sense. Here's a question: do you run Cody back at the very last match for the title? He gets one. John Cena gets one more shot at the title, and
fuck no.
To Cody. Is that a way to?
I don't think you can do that because Chris, how do you give a guy one last shot at the title when he says it's my last match?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it makes sense, but you know how fans are so gullible to this, because there's even discussions of, well, maybe he can extend it to WrestleMania. And the thing is, you play that psychology. If it's so easy for those fans to eat from the table and whatever you gave them, said before, that dog reel on Facebook where you just put a plate and you just feed them whatever's on the plate. And I think because of the fans always having that well, maybe there's a chance, like they that's the mentality that always comes with that, with that wrestling mentality. They're going to think that, oh, well, maybe if he cuts a promo and says, okay, well, I may change my mind and extend, my time if I win the world championship. That's the only thing the fans need nowadays to buy into a feud, man.
I could tell you this though, Chris. What's the what's that new series he's in? Peacemaker? Is that the name of it?
The name escapes me. Yeah,
might be the Peacemaker. Anyway, I just read, bro, that they signed on for a second season.
Oh, okay.
So the first one was a success. Cena's the star of the show. There's going to be season 2. So John Cena is going to be busy. And I got to tell you, man, if I'm John Cena and the first season worked and now we're going into a season 2 and bro, this has the opportunity to be 5, 6, 7, 8 seasons. I mean, this has the opportunity to be a real good gig. And he's had the experience, the last 6 months in the WWE, bro. There's no way I'm extending anything. Like, there is no way. I literally am counting down the days until this thing is over. I mean, come on, bro. Like, and I think that's where Cena's, head is at. I would just love to know, bro, like, man, if we were a fly on the wall, what really, really, really happened? I don't think, John, I don't think the Rock that I knew, okay? I don't think the Rock would make a commitment to John Cena and then the Rock would pull out and bail out on Cena. I don't believe that about Dwayne Johnson, not for a minute. If Dwayne Johnson made a commitment, then he made a commitment. And when you watch that Unreal, he was into it. Rock was into it with the this and the whole 9 yards. We saw he was into it. I was also told this, bro. I was also told by an active person on the roster that Cena is calling all his own shots in this run. I was told that Cena definitely has final say. So Rock and Cena.
Then they fucking lied. Like the Brock feud, that was definitely not Cena saying that. Like, I'm losing brain cells listening to this guy, honestly.
By the way, the bro count is at 11.
Yep. How many more minutes of this shit is there?
5 more minutes.
Oh, fuck. It feels like I've been here for an hour.
One point, we're on the same page. There's no question about that. Rock committed to that. Something happened. When that something happened and Rock is pulled out of the equation, now they have no idea what to do with John Cena. And what's John Cena doing? He's trying to book himself against the best opponents he can. Brock Lesnar's a good opponent. There's a history. He's probably a huge supporter of AJ Styles. Probably loves AJ because everybody that knows AJ loves AJ. So why wouldn't Cena give AJ a shot? But man, I would just really love to know, because nobody is going to tell me that freaking The Rock bailed on John Cena. Nobody's going to tell me that.
Makes sense to me. And even with John Cena, even with AJ Styles, there's a history between AJ Styles and John Cena, with the whole SmackDown thing. It was around 2016 or so, nearly 10 years ago. So there's history there too, which prompted, Cena, to have that tweet. And that's all it took. And as far as just having a title, having a match between Cena and Styles. So you can tell that he is. Although he said in the tweet, "I don't make my matches," and he said, "Triple H, are you listening?"
That's baloney. That's baloney.
Yeah, and so I do think that with Cena, since you don't have a story, man, it's too late.
It is too late. It is. It's definitely too late. Definitely too late.
So many missed opportunities in this past 10 months, man, with the whole Cena experiment. I think that, him having the last run, kudos to him. He carried WWE in his back for 15 years. I'm all for that, all in support of that. But at the same time, it's like, man, at the end of all of this, are we going to, and that's where recency bias comes in from a psychological standpoint, man. Yes, I know that with time, what's called the primacy effect is going to come in. So we're going to remember, what Cena did for all those years, but there's going to be a stench as far as his brand for a while from this past year. It'll fade out, but as far as this past year is concerned, recency bias is going to kick in. And his last year is going to be basically what we know him by for a little bit, man. So, and I think that's not fair for him and his legacy. But at the same time, it's like this shows Cena's last run shows where we're at with the overall booking and writing with the company. You know, I mean, if you couldn't have if you couldn't have the face of WWE for a decade and a half, have a good farewell tour that meant something other than popcorn matches and too late storylines and not being able to pull audibles. The audible for The Rock not showing to WrestleMania was just having Travis Scott show up. You know what I mean? Like that's where we're at right now. That was the audible for The Rock. The audible for The Rock and Travis Scott 6 months later is being decimated by Brock Lesnar and just having a Twitter, booking match against AJ Styles. That's where we're at now. So,
bro, I've said this all along. When the night that Austin won the title, Vince pulled me aside and he said to me, Vince, from this night going forward, your priority is 100% on Austin. Nobody else. Austin, you're with him. You're there 100% of the time. Okay, bro. We saw that with Gewurz and Rock to some extent. There should have been a writer of Cena's choosing. Of Cena's choosing. There should have been a writer with him from day one. Yes. One writer, Cena, and a writer assigned to him that were in charge of plotting this whole thing out. And if something were to go sour, they were in charge of fixing it. That's how important this thing would have been to me. Yes. Without a shadow of a doubt, you would have had one freaking writer on this story working with John. John, what do you want to do? Yep. Who would you like to work with? Okay, let's start mapping this thing out. Yep. That's the way it should have been done, Chris.
100%. Absolutely.
What the fuck? What happened? What the fuck?
Didn't mention anything about AEW.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh, well, it was probably going to be a bunch of bullshit anyway.
Yeah, we don't need to go through another 18 minutes of Vince Russo rotting my brain cells. I mean, that kind of just proved my point that he was fucking at his ass anyways. Well, damn.
Him trying to pitch one more match with Brock Lesnar did it for me. It's like, oh, I can't take anything this clown says seriously.
Bro, you have to have one final match with Brock Lesnar, bro.
Oh, I found it, but it's a 2-minute video.
No.
Let's just hold on. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Then why did that one person clip that fucking video on their fucking Twitter page? Okay.
Okay?
So never
like in Beyond. You have to
hold on. Here we go. You ready? Here we go.
Okay? Yes, sir.
Love that so much.
Let's talk about Dave Meltzer has said that Gunther will be John Cena's final opponent. How do you see this one going if Gunther is indeed John Cena's last opponent?
Well, bro, I got to tell you, I'm hearing rumors.
Okay.
I'm hearing rumors that John Cena is very unhappy.
Okay.
He does not like the way this retirement thing has gone down. It is not to his liking. He is not satisfied with it. He is very disappointing. And I heard there has actually been contact between a John Cena camp and an AEW camp.
Whoa.
With that being said, Gunther's going over John Cena.
Think so?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think so too. Yeah, I think so too.
There you go.
That's it.
Oh my God.
That dude sounded like those clickbait fucking YouTuber. It reminded me of that Wrestling News Now YouTube channel where he just spoke nothing but bullshit. John Cena has been unhappy with his retirement tour.
He probably found it on a Facebook page about sources.
Yeah, Facebook, the undisputed home of bullshit. This just in, tonight on SmackDown, Dean Ambrose is coming back. He's unhappy with the way the I Quit match happened.
Y'all think Twitter's bad, but fuck Facebook, they think they're fucking journalists.
Oh my god, yeah, the Facebook journalists are fucking hilarious.
Oh my god, it's funny.
Golly, should have seen when Charlie Kirk got shot. My god. Dude, you guys see how fucking Charlie Kirk's body fucking levitated off the ground after he was shot? Did you guys see that? Watch this. And then they point to like some specific part in the video and you're like, nothing happened, jackass.
Because I bet this is where I saw the John Cena rumor was on Facebook. I went, what the fuck? And I read it. Then it said, news sources, trust me, bro. And I said, that sounds like a Vince Russo thing. And I found out it was Vince Russo.
Honestly, it's not shocking to me anymore that he would come up with something like that just to get clicks.
He likes he likes to gargle. He always loved to gargle McMahon's balls.
Yeah, he's doing tricks on that thing to get a TKO gift basket.
Speaking of this, man, you see that he was in court for
the accident.
For the accident.
Yeah, Pepe Le Pew looking ass bitch.
Willie just said this. The men's War Games match will be a Punk and Reigns team against a Vision-led team. Get that out of the way. Can I tell you something cool? Can I tell you guys something cool? Is that all right? Okay. Former WWE writer Nick Manfrini revealed that Charles Manson wanted to meet Bray Wyatt. Idea was immediately squashed.
I wonder why it was squashed.
Wyndham's former teammates in college football, became a prison guard at Charles Manson's prison. Allegedly, the guy showed Manson the Bray Wyatt promo, and he wanted to meet him. And this was a whole thing. Mike Rotunda knew about it, and I think he brought it up to somebody. I don't know if it was Hunter or Vince or someone. They immediately squashed it. Obviously, that's a terrible idea because they were like, can we shoot a network special with Charles Manson? It was immediately squashed. Would have been a good story, but a bad idea. Bray Wyatt probably would have never seen TV again if we did that. That's kind of fucking cool. Fucking Charles Manson. Show me this Bray Wyatt guy. I would like to talk to him.
You know, that's the only type of people that I'll never imitate because it gives them the glorification that they were so looking for when they were living. So fuck those kind of people, serial killers in general.
In good news, the current expectation within Liv Morgan will be ready for a return to the ring early 2026.
Good for her.
So that means Royal Rumble, right?
Yes.
Got it.
She'll probably
wanted to
be in the
confirm.
Royal Rumble when she comes back.
Great.
Or Dave Meltzer said, her contract came out, her contract's expire on day before Royal Rumble, like she did like he said about fucking Alexa Bliss.
Oh Lord. I didn't get a chance to do this. My grade for Oh, you know what? Actually, I'll do my grade for Monday Night Raw when we talk about Jey Uso.
You guys could talk about Jey Uso. I really don't care.
Willie, you ready to talk about the Yeet Man?
I'm ready to talk about the Yeet Meister.
Because it will lead into what really grinds my gears.
Well, we're going to talk about the Yeet Man, Jey Uso.
You guys have fun.
You know, in the beginning, when he won the Rumble, I was all for it. I was yeeting. I was a Jey Uso guy. And then he won the world title, and I said specifically, okay, where do we go from here? And I think, honestly, he probably had one of the world's worst world heavyweight title reigns I've ever seen. And I have evidence. I have evidence that I'm not the only person. Because on this past episode of Monday Night Raw, we found out
I'll be right back.
Found out that Seth Rollins is out, and the match at Saturday night's main event will no longer happen, but it will now be CM Punk versus the winner of a battle royal. And let me tell you guys, when I first saw this on Twitter, well, actually, when I first saw this was going down, because I was a little late to the live feed. I watched the end of Raw live, and I wanted to know, okay, well, how the fuck did we get a battle royal? Because I just instantly, because my best friend of the show, Jonte, he mentioned a battle royal, and I was instantly like, really? A battle royal? Great. So I already wasn't enthused. But the majority of Raw was kind of eh. Kind of eh.
It wasn't a bad show by any means.
Yeah, but the thing is that I saw a lot of people fucking glazing this goddamn Raw. Like, it was so fucking good. So good. Oh, no, that was last week. And this week, WWE played we're going to play it safe card. And I think I remember specifically, I think it was after SummerSlam or Money in the Bank, one of the two, but it was where Jey Uso was starting to show a little more of a serious side to him. And I said, I need to see a more serious side of Jey Uso. Said that could really do wonders for his character. It's for him to be a little more serious. And there was another person that I said, I need this person to also be serious. LA Knight. This Battle Royal was LA Knight's to win, and for whatever reason, WWE just said, no, we're going to go with Jey Uso instead. I don't get it. I don't get it. But this was posted last night, and luckily I caught it before I lost it. But these are the top 3 dislike videos of 2025. Let me bring it up on the screen here. These are the top 3 dislike videos of the year. Jey Uso becomes world champion at WrestleMania 41. 111,000 plus dislikes.
What's up, Jake Husson?
Number 2, Jey Uso defeats Austin Theory within 1 minute. 89,000 plus dislikes.
Hey, take off your chat.
Oh, yeah. My bad. Number 3, Jey Uso winning the Raw Battle Royal. 84,000 plus.
So Jey Uso has more dislikes on winning the title. I didn't know about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, see, I don't know how to see dislikes on videos. I don't know if it's
I don't know how that works.
YouTube or what, but I can never see dislikes. I can only see likes. So
I think there's Google Chrome extensions that would allow you to see dislikes.
Oh,
on
yeah.
videos.
oh, okay. I gotta download some gay shit. Got it. But yeah, I may not claim to be the smartest person in the room, but this to me seems like a little bit of a trend. It's right here, the first part. Jey Uso. Jey Uso. Jey Uso.
Stupid question. When did Jey Uso defeat Austin Theory?
It was a episode of Raw leading up to WrestleMania. He won with the shittiest looking spear I have ever seen, and it was on the road to his match with Gunther at WrestleMania. It was like on February, March, somewhere around there.
Yeah. So, gonna be honest with you here. Jey Uso is not the answer. I don't give a shit who you are, what you say, and what you believe, because everyone is in a strong contention that LA Knight should have won that battle royal. And honestly, I thought that they were going to go with LA Knight because of how they've been how him and CM Punk have been interacting. I would have gladly sat through 5 commercial breaks to see LA Knight and CM Punk with 2 or 3 commercial breaks kicked in. Gladly. Now, I ain't watching Saturday night's main event. You could fuck off with that. Fuck off with that. And plus, I think Saturday night's main event is next week, right?
November 1st.
Yeah. So Ohio State plays Penn State next week. I'll be watching that. Yeah, I think I might be skipping this Saturday night's main event, guys. I just can't. I know CM Punk is probably going to beat Jey Uso, but this was a prime example of reading the room and just completely ignoring everybody.
I hate to be the kind of guy to say I told you so to people, but I told you so. I said it from the very beginning. I'm not referring it to you directly, Aaron. I'm saying this to everybody because I said from the very beginning, Jey Uso is not a believable world champion, and that the only reason why they have and continue to push Jey Uso is because of one word.
Money.
4 letters.
Merch sales.
Well, merch sales too, but it's only because of the yeet word.
Because yeah, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'll let you finish. Let me get this thought out real quick. Let me be honest with y'all. The tell that Jey Uso was gonna win the world title was when he held the baby and was yeeting. That's when we all should have known that don't matter what happens in this battle royal, LA Knight's not winning, Dominic's definitely not winning, Penta's not winning. It's Jey Uso. Like, look, we all know the whole bloodline thing, like, I get it. But at this point, how much more milk is in the cow of the bloodline? There can't be too much left.
Oh, Solo and all them already moved on to another thing.
Yeah, War Games with the Wyatts.
And they're doing much better, even if it's War Games or not. The way that they're booking the MFTs now, they're pretty good. I will say it's an unpopular opinion, but I dig it. But yeah, no, I definitely agree. It should have been LA Knight that won it. Or even if you wanted to go somewhere else, AJ Styles, because he's retiring. Like,
Yeah.
I would understand that. You do Punk Styles one-on-one. It would have been absolutely sick. But Jey Uso winning is just too fucking stupid. And milking the whole, oh, he stabbed Jimmy Uso in the back. No, he didn't. He won a fucking battle royal. Fuck off.
Yeah.
But yeah, LA Knight, the way he was interacting with CM Punk for the past couple of weeks, it really made me think that it was going to be LA Knight versus CM Punk, even if it was obvious Punk was going to win.
Yeah.
But yeah, this milking of Jey Uso in 2025, it is stale. It is stupid. I hate it. I thought that when they brought Jimmy Uso over to Raw, that they were going to bring the Usos back, like, as a tag team full time, because really the Raw tag team division needs it desperately. But nope. Jay's too over, man. Fuck you, Michael Hayes. Like, I don't like it.
Well, I guess I'll start loving Rhea Ripley more.
Fuck Rhea Ripley too. At least Rhea Ripley's nowhere near the title picture. At least they're giving her that.
I'd rather take Rhea Ripley than Jey Uso.
Fair.
Just saying.
So
That is honestly fair because they're kind of calming down with Rhea a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I do have to ask her, either of you gonna watch NXT's Halloween Havoc tomorrow?
No.
I'll be at work.
I'll be hanging out with my girlfriend, unlike most of the IWC who don't have one.
At least I got a job unlike the IWC.
Uh,
I wasn't talking about you, Aaron.
well,
You're my
shit.
homie. You're my homie.
I was about to say I'm just gonna be at home watching NXT Halloween Havoc because, yeah.
What time is it on? What time?
I think 8 o'clock, 7 or 8 o'clock.
I'll be heading to work.
Yeah. Yeah, this will be like my birthday treat to myself because I just, listen, there is nothing right now like out in video games or anything that I honestly fucking want to spoil myself with. Actually, vinyl records, but have to go out, do all that shit. But yeah, I'll be watching Halloween Havoc because I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but the Broken Hardys are going to be making an appearance.
Awesome.
I did see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only exciting part about Halloween Havoc, because otherwise the rest of the card is a big stack of mid, in my opinion.
Yeah, so here's the card. All right. And this is like in no like order whatsoever. This is just what Wikipedia has it. JC Jane, the NXT Women's Championship is on the line as Tatum Paxley takes on the champion JC Jane.
Ooh. I like Tatum Paxton.
She's only getting a push because it's spooky season.
I know, but I like her.
The NXT Tag Team Championships, I got JC Jane retaining, much to my chagrin.
I got
NXT
JC Jane
Tag-
retaining too.
My bad. The NXT Tag Team Championships are on the line in a Broken Rules match as the Broken Hardys, Brother Nero and Broken Matt, champions, take on Dark State.
It'll be all right match.
I'm just tired of seeing Dark State.
I know.
Gives me too many Retribution vibes, and it's giving me a bad taste. And they're not really doing anything. Yeah, I honestly, unfortunately, though, I have a feeling like NXT is going to have Dark State beat the Broken Hardys, but I have the Broken Hardys personally. Javon Evans and Leon Slater versus Mr. Iguana and La Parca. This match was made official on this past episode of NXT.
Hey, Mr. Iguana.
Low key. This match could steal the show.
Yeah, this
actually
match,
no. I think this match and another men's match I think could steal the show. But go ahead. Sorry. Anybody else?
Mm-mm.
Okay, moving on. Zarya will take on Blake Monroe.
Nice.
She is defending in Sol Ruka's honor because Sol Ruka is hurt. She is defending the NXT Women's North American Championship. I have Blake Monroe winning this one.
Hold on, real quick.
Gonna be honest here. Zarya defending Sol Ruka because they're friends is fucking gay. If this is how you're gonna have Zarya defend a title just to see how she'll handle it, this is fucking gay. I didn't like it when it happened on this NXT because I was like, okay, what is going on with Sol Ruka? They showed her beforehand, before her announcement, in a knee brace, so I already knew it was bad news. So I'm already going through it because I'm an OG. I was on to Sol Ruka before everybody else was on the bandwagon. I love that Soul Snatcher finish, even if people think that it looks retarded. I think it looks cool. And you know what? I don't give a fuck about what anybody else thinks, bitch. I just see Blake Monroe winning this.
All I see is a female Matt Riddle.
Who?
Sol Ruka.
That's an insult.
Yeah, that is kind of an insult.
I'm just saying, dude.
Does not have an OnlyFans right now.
So does everyone's mom.
And he's not a miserable fucking prick.
So does every fucking depressing guy.
Well, tell him to get over it. Not ready for the era of the real dude.
Just stick a gun in your mouth. They'll finish it.
Damn. This is low key. My dark
real quick. So all say is you blame Charlotte Flair for her injury. Accidents happen. I seen how Sol Ruka got hurt.
Yeah, it was an accident. I'm not blaming Charlotte.
No, I wasn't saying you were. I'm talking about other people. It was a fucking accident. Shit happens.
Yeah. So also on NXT, Hunter, Sean, I'm gonna need you guys to listen very, very carefully. I don't know what the fuck you're doing with Fraxium, but they were hot for a month and then nothing. And now you have Axiom in the tournament for the men's speed championship. Why?
Why are you blaming Sean?
It's because it happened on his television.
But he don't have control after they get called up. So you mostly blame him.
I understand that, but kind of lame.
Sean got them on fire. I don't think it's really Hunter's fault. I just think it's fucking Road Dogg Jesse James's fault for booking that fucking show.
Yeah, that too. Bastard. Moving on. This match, I honestly think it's my dark horse to steal the show.
Ricky and Trick?
Nope.
Oh, damn it.
The NXT North American Championship is on the line as El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. Challenges the champion Ethan Page in a Day of the Dead match. I have no idea what the fuck that is, but it's very intriguing because I love Dia los Muertos.
It's gonna be a spawn. Yeah, I gotta agree with Willie.
Sponsor, yeah.
Probably. Day of the Dead match sponsored by
Slim Jim.
Well, there's probably going to be a movie called Day of the Dead or something. Watch. Maybe a Netflix show.
Can I ask you something, Aaron?
Hmm.
I don't. What does everyone see in Ethan Page?
He has the look. He is talented. He's charismatic. He's a good wrestler.
Charisma, very charismatic. And listen, if you go back, James.
Last time I heard him on a mic, I thought he was shit.
Hold on. If you do what I've done, and you've went back and you've watched all the Dynamites from start to from the very beginning to now, and then you go and look at Ethan Page from what he was in AEW to what he is in NXT, stark contrast. Stark contrast. It's a different human. That is a different human. That's the NXT North American champion right now. He's found his fucking groove. He's getting so much better in ring.
I like how everyone keeps saying, look at me, AEW. What about his TNA run? His TNA run was way better.
Yeah, that too.
I want that.
Yeah, I also want LA Knight to start saying dummy. Yeah, but we ain't getting that.
I just don't see nothing in him.
And then this is probably going to main event the show. The NXT Championship is on the line, and what I'm deeming is Trick Williams' last NXT match. So you already know who I'm going with here. Trick Williams takes on Ricky Saints.
Yeah, I see this as Trick Williams going to the main roster after this. Yeah, Ricky Saints is going to win.
I see him going to SmackDown. Ooh.
Maybe reunite with Carmelo Hayes over there.
That would be lit.
Work your way there.
You work your way there. Fucking have Trick Williams beat the fuck out of the Miz. Tell him to get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. You ain't done nothing for my boy. Nothing but drag me down. All right. Honestly, I don't want to talk about the Samantha Irving thing anymore. I think it's stupid.
I don't want to talk about it.
Still got a year on her non-compete clause. I think it's dumb to have a 2-year non-compete for an announcer. That's really stupid.
Well, at least you didn't breach your contract.
Yeah. Did you hear that there are some promotions in Mexico that think that this is an entire work on WWE's part, and that Andrade sent it back?
Do you not realize they have a brain span of a fucking peanut?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I saw that, and I think I made like a big post about it, and I was like, all right, like, you people have got to be fucking stupid. If Andrade did breach his contract, violate his 90-day no-compete by going to AEW right after, and violated the wellness policy multiple times, he's not going back to WWE, retards.
Right.
Like, he's sitting on that couch.
Collecting a paycheck.
Yeah, his royalty checks, that's about it.
Well, yeah, because he's not getting paid from AEW because, well, he can't compete for a year now.
Everybody thinks I'm
Tony's
being.
got the money. Tony will send him like a stipend or something.
Andrade
Here's
skipped
buddy.
the part when he signed the contract in 2024 to go back to WWE where it says, hey, if you're fired and you can't compete for 90 days, you think for someone who already got released, you would know that. But no.
Right. Maybe Andrade needs an agent.
I don't think nothing's gonna help him out here.
Well, his agent would have picked up on the non-compete thing real quick.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Andrade
Yeah, because it wasn't like he
himself
got
out of a
released
year's pay.
either. It wasn't like he got released either. He got fired.
Fired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because how many wellness policies he failed? Like 2 or 3?
2, I heard, at least.
Then goes to AEW a couple days later, then attacks Kenny Omega?
He went to AEW about a month later, yeah.
That's 30 days, Andrade.
You know,
well,
it's
maybe he
like...
thought that he had that NXT contract.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, that
Maybe
whole
he thought he had that
Malachi
NXT
thing. Yeah.
non-compete. Yeah.
Well, Malachi Black debuted like 30 days later because they accidentally left him with the NXT contract. He was on the main roster for fucking 3 years.
Yeah.
Aaron, before I do my segment, you said something about JD. You said he has something, like you were going to show something.
Oh, he was just crashing out.
What did he
say?
What did he say?
As you know, JD's very critical of AEW, and the AEW stands don't like it. So he's pretty much been fighting for his life on Twitter, basically. every time somebody like mentions him or mentions the Hog situation, he's so quick to respond. And like, JD, I love you to death. I love your content. I adore the passion, but sometimes, man, you got to know when you're just talking to a brick fucking wall.
I know you're not that stupid.
Like, come on.
But dude,
they're talking about the House of Glory situation to get a rise out of you, and you're playing it right into it. Like, you're not doing the stereotype of angry midget very well.
Mercedes didn't let me do commentary on my show. She fucking got me out of there.
Listen. Hold on, let me see. But JD, what about Amazing Red? What about Amazing Red? Have you talked to Amazing Red, JD? No, fuckhead, I haven't talked to Amazing Red. I'm not fired. He's like I know that there's probably like a South Park episode that pertains to this. Oh, there is. It's like when Mr. Garrison was denying that he was gay, and there was an episode of where they were talking about Mr. Garrison lives on the mountains outside of town, and you can hear him say sometimes at night you can hear him say, "I'm not gay. I'm not gay." To me, with JD and the Hog situation, it literally sounds like, "I'm not fired. I'm not fired."
Yeah, we talked about that situation, like 2 episodes ago? 3?
We've been talking about it for 2 episodes straight, and the funny thing is if I go right now, I bet you JD's still talking about it.
See, I wouldn't know about it because I got blocked by JD like a year ago.
Yeah.
I bet you if I look on his fucking Twitter right now, I bet you he's talking about it.
All right.
Oh, nice. He landed tickets to go see Miles Kennedy.
Good for him.
Oh, the last time he mentioned Hog was 22 hours ago because somebody said, drop that House of Glory video, bro. Crazy the amount of misinformation being spread about you and your time there. And he goes,
I'm telling you,
soul that knows anything besides the people in charge and the guy I work with on Tuesday. Anything being said is false and a lie to spread misinformation.
I'm telling you, something's not right about this whole situation.
It's because House of Glory wants to work with AEW. They want to have a partnership with AEW, and they can't do that if JD's on commentary because Tony Khan
Fire
gets
his ass.
in a twist.
Yeah, because like half the AEW locker room fucking hates him.
Half, I say the whole fucking locker room hates him.
Well, yeah, that makes more sense.
It's because he speaks. He wants the prod. Listen. I've been watching him for a good part of the year. I get it. I see his passion. He just wants AEW to do things better. Like why? That's the thing that I don't understand is how people could just shit talk him in a wrestling promotion when all he's asking for is for you guys to be who you said you were going to be in the very beginning. Like, give us some solid storytelling. How hard is that?
I'm just doing what you told me what's best for me. If you want to watch wrestling, watch AEW. If you want good storytelling, go watch WWE. I've been following what you've been telling me, and it's been actually helping me a lot getting through the week.
You have to realize what you're watching, JD. If you want to watch good wrestling, go watch if you want to watch a wrestling show, go watch AEW. It's pretty much
wrestling.
that. It's just wrestling.
But
Free matches galore.
But JD, what about the Mercedes puppet segment, JD?
Oh my god, I popped.
How did you feel about the Mercedes puppet? I love that segment. I instantly knew it was Harley Cameron. I was like, that's my girl.
I heard a lot of people shit talk it, but I fucking laughed my ass off during that segment.
I popped.
I fucking popped. I loved it. Like, I don't care what anybody fucking says. That shit was entertaining as fuck. And I hate Mercedes Moné, but whenever that goddamn puppet's on screen, I fucking love it.
It's great.
I grew up watching too much Sesame Street, I swear.
CEO. Just the voice she does, it makes me laugh.
CEO.
All right, you ready for what?
I'm ready to rock and roll and get the fuck on out of here.
Grind my gears. I'm gonna tell you what really grinds my gears. Okay. All right. The reason. What's really grinding my gears? Oh, let's see here. I've been seeing a lot of complaints. But when everyone attacks me saying, well, how come you don't bitch at Willie and fucking Aaron about their opinions? Because I really don't give a shit. It's their opinions. Like, if you got opinions, okay, that's your opinion. But if you keep complaining over and over and over the same opinion, you're going to fucking lose me. You know what I'm saying, Aaron?
Yeah, that's why I haven't mentioned the fact that there hasn't been a stark amount of interference on these on Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown because it's actually doing something. It's not just for the sake of, oh my God, did you see that the fucking tension interfered in the match again? It was actually telling a fucking story.
And every time I get on Twitter, just people think they are a fucking booker automatically. Oh, it'd be a banger if fucking John Cena and Dom go for the IC title because John Cena never had the fucking IC title, then lose to fucking Sheamus next week on next Raw, then go after Gunther. No, shut the fuck up. You don't need a fucking book.
Hey. You know what I say to all the fantasy bookers? If you think you're so good at fantasy booking, just go play 2K25.
Or have you and your friends run a fucking wrestling promotion.
Or just do a fantasy universe mode like I do.
Yeah. Go watch Willie's content.
That's what I mean. Just go, if I could do your own little fucking universe where John Cena faces Dominic and then loses it to Sheamus the next week and then goes after Gunther the next week.
it fucking mind boggles me every time I'm like, this is why Aaron's been like on Twitter. He's been doing the Twitter thing for the fucking page here lately, because I've been telling him, like, dude, do something about this fucking Twitter. Because I even told Aaron, I said, I need a fucking break from Twitter.
Bro, you just just let me fix the algorithm, because I've noticed on the page that the algorithm is fucked. It's all negative, all negativity. You gotta have some positive in there.
I do. I follow positivity, but they fucking comment on the fucking negativity because they think they know it all. Like certain people, Heel Uzi, you need to fucking shut the fuck up.
You too, Air Gold, retard.
Who else?
Yeah, the thing is like Air Gold used to be the biggest AEW fan, and then he just switched up like out of nowhere.
Now
Yeah,
he's
and guess what? Nobody is letting him have it either.
God damn. Everybody thinks I shit on Jason from SAT. No, I don't shit on that fucking guy. He just shows JD crashing out, which makes me laugh every time I get on Twitter.
Yeah, his fucking laugh gets me every time. The fucking 3-second clip of JD just laughing hysterically, it pops me every time. Shout out to Jason though, man. He's been on it. He's been fucking just making me just chuckle, sometimes giggle at some of the things that he fucking posts to JD.
It's all JD. He doesn't shit on WWE, AEW, but he does throw out his opinions on his shows, but they're usually positives on both shows. But only thing he posts is JD fucking crashing out. It's fucking great. Every time I open it, he's the first thing that pops up on my fucking Twitter, and I get a good fucking laugh.
Right.
Who else? That one. God damn, like, that's why I need Aaron to fix my fucking Twitter. Because not only that, I think I'm following people, they think they're fucking positive, till I realize, oh, these guys are not positive because they're shitting on a fucking friend of mine that watches AEW, shits on them, then I get shit on because I'm following them. But it's fucking stupid. That's why you don't see me on Twitter a whole lot. That's why Aaron's been reposting his shit, some of Willy's shit, just to help each other out, which that fucking pisses me off. I'm like, all right, what did Aaron do? Repost. All right, Aaron, quit fucking glazing.
Yeah. Fucking.
Then I realized
that one Hispanic bitch that I bitch about all the time. Yeah, she was crashing out over people bitching about Mercedes 12 belts. And I've reposted her thing, and I said, why does she always show up on my timeline just to piss me off?
I think I
Willy.
did something too.
Speaking,
I was like, Mercedes isn't going to be on your shitty channel. Keep faking your reactions.
Oh, speaking of that, Willy, have you seen that one guy fucking cry over the Dudley boys losing? Whatever his name is.
Who, the fucking AJ Francis guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, the biggest fucking fake reactor of them all. Yeah, I seen that.
Then, yeah, he cried when the Dudley boys lost because they took their boots off him.
Or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
because it's like, oh my god, they're retiring. Oh my god, they should have retired fucking 20 years ago, and they said they were going to retire 10 years ago. Oh my god.
and also cried about Enzo Amore's return.
Yeah, we saw that on the show. Remember, he had fucking tears in his eyes.
Yes,
fucking Enzo was doing his speech.
AJ Francis. There was and then Chris Van Fleet thought it was cool to bring Zappy Dick Licker onto the show.
Santi Zap is fucking annoying. I don't care what anybody says. I'm sick of seeing his face all over my fucking TikTok.
Chris Van Vliet, you lost a fan. I was fine when you brought in that one guy. Hey. What?
You could still listen to CVV but do what I do and just skip the episode.
Right. I never thought about
Like, I know not everybody's going to listen to Jelly Roll on CVV. You know who is? Jelly Roll fans.
I am.
Because I only talk to God when I need a favor. God, I love that song. That song is so fucking good. Dude, I was doing my grocery shopping this morning, and that song hit on my shuffle playlist, and I was like, oh. So
That's what's been really fucking grinding my gears. Like that's my problem, and everybody thinks like, oh, he must have get pissed when Aaron and fucking Willie don't like James's my opinions. That's like, if they don't like my opinions, they always tell me if they don't like my opinions. So, but Aaron helps me get through every fucking show, so I don't fuck up what I'm saying half the times.
yeah, I'm like your personal handler at this point.
And my anger.
I'm literally like your fucking. I'm literally like your. Like Trump has a Twitter guy, has an X guy that posts all of like his social media guy. I'm like that for you. You don't have to see all the negativity. I'm like the moon to the earth. I take all the fucking asteroids.
And fucking Aaron will send me a message that, hey, I know you don't want to read this, like that fucking Marco stunt thing. He goes, I think you need a little laugh.
You would get a good kick out of it because it was kind of like a feel good thing, and then you come
it did.
This wasn't funny. This wasn't funny.
It wasn't funny. It wasn't funny. I was like,
it got funnier the more you watched it. What was that thing that he said multiple times?
Mr. Fun Size. I'll give you a fun size
deals.
Fun size deals.
Hold on. I got you.
Maybe I knew D. Maybe I knew D. God damn, I can't speak. Maybe I do need to take a break.
Yeah, just like me 4 months ago. I almost said 4 years ago. Fuck.
4 years ago. God damn.
Yeah, 4 years ago I needed a break, guys.
Right.
Maybe I do need to take a break.
I mean, all you'd have to do is show me how to fucking do that full screen bullshit.
Full screen. This thing?
Yeah, where you get the what you did with the Vince Russo thing.
Here, let me just pull up YouTube real quick. You're talking about this? I'm just gonna pull a random Stevie Richards episode. I think you're talking about the full. What are you talking about? Like this?
Oh, you just hit full screen. Never mind. I'm retarded. I'm technological. Listen, guys. Technology and me are not very friendly. I still have to Google certain things.
Maybe I should give the keys. Maybe I should give the keys to Willie.
No, it's because I'm too high right now and didn't think that that's what you did. I'm just an idiot.
So
I'm just a bill. Yeah, I'm only a bill.
Album of the week. I know you got some album of the weeks in you, Aaron.
Album of the week this week. Fortunately, it is not the new Mammoth album. That's all I'm going to say on that.
I'll tell you mine real quick.
Give me one. Yeah, go ahead.
I really enjoyed the new 3 Days Grace album.
You stole my fucking pick.
You can still have the pick.
You got the same pick.
Son of a bitch.
All right, we have the same pick. Yeah, that fucking new album from 3 Days Grace.
That's
fire, man.
Fucking. They're cooking.
When they brought that original singer back, like, man, they got that magic back that 3 Days Grace was lacking.
I love the two. I love the direction they're going with the two singers. I love that direction.
Yeah, me too. And their song topics too are fucking great too. The messages in their songs.
Kill Me Fast is my favorite song.
I don't want to go home tonight.
Go home tonight. Yep.
Yeah. Mayday.
Apologies.
Singer.
Yep.
No
Oh,
apologies.
hold up. I might switch my pick.
I just love how Will went so Canadian. You stole my pick, you fucking asshole. Hey, come on.
Well, 30 Days Grace is a Canadian band. I got to defend my voice.
I know. I just love. I just love how you went. Yeah, it's called Alien Nation. If you guys don't know the new album, really good fucking album. I was like,
It's
what?
It's not at my local
you know what?
record store yet, and I want to get the CD, but it's not there yet.
Like, it just came out like in August. I don't know why it's not coming in on your stores. Wings of
he probably has to go to his record store, his record shop owner, and actually physically order it.
Maybe.
That's what I have to do sometimes. That's what I have to do sometimes with some stuff that I know that my record shop owner can get, but he just doesn't have. So this is my album of the week. This came out.
Wings of Steel. Sounds like a awesome band.
This came out last week, October 17th, 2025. I just listened to it last night for the first time. And usually what I do with albums like this, I listen once and then I'll be like, okay, didn't really feel anything. Not going to go back and listen to it again right now, but I might later. I listened to this album 3 times last night. Really fucking good. Wings of Steel is an LA-based heavy metal band rooted in old school metal formed by vocalist Leo Unermark and guitarist Parker Hulub. The band unites soaring vocals and powerful riffs in a sound timeless and uniquely their own. Their new album, Winds of Time, follows 3 acclaimed releases and marks their rise from underground buzz to forefront of today's heavy metal scene.
What kind of metal is? Oh, real quick. What kind of metal is it? Like?
Okay, so this is a newer band. I don't think they're signed to a major label, so I might be able to get away with this. Let me see if I can find my favorite song on here. No, we're not gonna. Hold on. I gotta mute the thing.
The copyright.
You're not gonna be able to. You're not gonna be able to. Where's the fucking first song, you bastards? Okay. I didn't go back far enough.
Wait 10 seconds.
Oh. You hear that?
Yeah.
I'll play it to the vocal. Yeah. So it's
okay. Okay. I get it. I'm not listening to a 10-minute fucking song.
Not only
we weren't going to listen to a 10-minute song. I just wanted to get to the vote.
I know, but you just kept on going. I was like, okay, Aaron, I get it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my album of the week.
I saw the total time on that song. Went 10 minutes. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a long one.
Oh my god! All right. Any last thoughts before I click the play outro?
Stop freaking out if you don't like something. For fuck's sake.
Anything, Willie?
Andrade, have fun at home. I hope it's nice and cozy in there.
Whatever you do, kids, don't do what Jon Moxley did. Don't drown your siblings in a toilet bowl.
Oh my god, I forgot about the outrage. What about the kids, man? Jon Moxley drowning Darby Allin in an aquarium's gonna make kids fucking want to beat kids with baseball bats and fucking shoot kids. You can think of the children, man.
I don't think I've seen one little kid walk around with a staple gun and try to staple somebody's vagina.
That's probably Nick Gage's kids.
Yeah, watch
Actually,
out,
he's in
kids.
rehab.
Oh, good for him.
Some kid's gonna grab the Class Pets aquarium, fucking grab the kid that they hate, fucking waterboard him.
Let little Timmy go.
And then they go to the principal's office. Where did you learn that? Oh, I watched AEW Wrestle Dream 2025.
Principal goes home, looks at WrestleDream 2025, and sees that Jon Moxley trying to kill Darby Allin. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the show.
And my last words, fuck them kids.
Bing, bang.